Hello everyone, welcome to Infinite Realms. Today, I'm going to review Star Wars The Black Series? Black Series. I'll get it right in a minute. Star Wars The Black Series. I was just trying to do an impression of Sean Connery. Black Series. Star Wars The Black Series. Vintage card, it's Stormtrooper. And now finally, I just have a regular Stormtrooper to put with my original trilogy display. This is what I wanted. And he's real simple, but one thing I don't like is the armor keeps moving around, and it doesn't seem to want to stay in place. And the other thing I don't like is they never gave him the little belt where he can like put his gun on his hip and on the back of his hip and just run around, which seems like a big omission, especially since Han Solo came with that. So, and I may grab it from Han Solo and put it on him just to have it. Another thing I was impressed by was this guy has a butterfly joint, apparently. It's a small one, and it's barely there, but I mean, it works. And you can move his shoulder back and forth however you like. And of course, the rest of him is single jointed, but you know, it works. But you can still get him in some pretty decent poses. And I think, you know, although he's a little bit overpriced, it's a Stormtrooper. And I really needed that for my original trilogy display. Because even though, you know, I've got Palpatine and I've got Vader, I just needed the no-name, regular old troop. Just one. Then I'm going to say, I just need one Tusken Raider. And I think, yeah, I know. It's Star Wars, man. It's Star Wars. I love Star Wars. And, you know, I do admit this one has a lot of good details. I mean, one thing I'll say on this, a lot of people argue that you can get better detail on 1/12th scale figures. I look at something like this, and I look at the 1/18th, and I'm like, dude, it's about the same. I mean, maybe at one time, but now, I think it's about the same either way. Still, I like him. I needed him. This is one I really felt like I needed. Not a whim buy, not like, you know, oh look, here comes another bit of money extra. Let me just blow that on something. This is like, you know, this is back to form for collecting for me. You know, 4.5 stars definitely. The only thing I don't like is how the armor moves on the chest and a little bit on the shoulders here. It's gets in the way and really it makes me think the armor's gonna fall off the figure. It's not terrible, but at the same time, I wish it wasn't there. All right. So, I mean, you can't say much about a Stormtrooper, especially in Black Series, but I like him. I think he works. I say if you can get one, some people are gonna say I need to get 2, 3, 4, 5. I may get another if I see it on clearance. I think this and Chewbacca are gonna be in regular old packaging now after this, which is weird, but that makes me hope Chewbacca goes on clearance because I want that version of Chewie because that is the better looking version of Chewie. But we'll see. Anyway, that'll wrap it up for Infinite Realms. Don't forget to like and subscribe.